Good morning, everyone. I don't know how well you can see me because I'm here at the dentist office and the light turned out for this morning because I got a later start because it is still snowing and I wanted to wait till the heaviest stuff got done. So that Toro, whatever the heck it is, I don't even know what the heck the thing's called. I never looked at the name of the thing. It's a Toro little power something, I don't know, whatever. I'll look at it later. I was supposed to look at it last time, but that little Toro single stage snow thrower did pretty good on them sidewalks. I do have to replace the cutting edge, which I have one at home. I just haven't had time to do it. So at the end of today, I am going to replace it. I think there's only like 4 or 5 bolts on that thing that holds the thing. It's just plastic anyhow, but it's not scraping the sidewalk down good enough. So it probably took probably half the time to shovel that sidewalk or clear that sidewalk off. And the biggest thing is I did not have to bend over and shovel that thing off. I was just walking back and forth, which walking to me is no big deal. So yeah, full day again. So let's get going. So this is the second day of full day plowing, I guess, or the second day of the plowing season. And I've been changing my route around just because it needs to be changed around. And I bought that Toro Power Sweep. I bought a used one. It was a suggestion from a viewer to pick that up, and that person said, I can't remember who it was, there's one of them that comments all the time, always making suggestions, and good ones. And he said I would completely enjoy that. I completely enjoy that thing. That Toro Power, whatever the heck it is I call it. I can't remember the name of that stupid thing. But anyhow, that is just saving me so much time. I haven't picked up a shovel all day long. I've just been using that. The thing weighs, I don't know, 40, 50 pounds maybe, something like that. So it's nothing to pick it up, throw it in the back of my truck. And I just drop the tailgate and go and do everything. And it is so much faster than walk behind with them self-propelled snow blowers. I have to use a ramp to get it up and down in the truck with. And it's saving me lots of time, because usually what I do is plow all the driveways out and go back the next day and do all the sidewalks with the snow blower because it takes so much out of you. But now with that thing being so light, it ain't nothing. I'm just gonna fly through that. Right now I have to, I just left the post office, dropped off 30 packages and from 30 orders, and now I'm going to the hardware store. I have no ballast in the back of this truck yet. So what I'm going to do is grab a bunch of sandbags. I'm not sure how many it's going to take. I'm just going to keep throwing them in there until the truck sits a little bit level. And that's about where I'm going to be at. So I don't know, maybe 300 or 400 pounds. I don't know, we'll see. And then I'll be good for the day, or good for the season. So these are 60-pound bags, so let's throw a few of them in there. So anyhow, I'll get zoomed back out here. So 600 pounds, it's not too bad. I squatted it quite a bit. I'm going to see how it works all day and see if that's going to be enough weight, but I think it should be. Okay, I switched from hauling salt around in the back of my truck to sand, because salt always has a tendency, the bags get ripped and it's dumping all over everywhere. It just makes a mess. And sand, if it happens to rip and dump all over places, I don't care. Actually, I'll take the bag out when it rips and I mix it in with my salt. So I'm putting salt down with sand at the same time. So I'll have to show you what I'm using one of these days. How I'm mixing everything up and making it work. So I use calcium chloride salt, regular rock salt, and sand. And it makes a good mixture and sticks around a long time and keeps the slippery away. So yeah, I got a lot of things I got to show you on video that I've never showed you before, and I just want to show more of the back end of everything I'm doing. And the 600 pounds in the back of my truck feels just about right. So that's usually where I want to be, is about 500 or 600, and it's riding nice and smooth, and it'll keep the front end back up because it was tipping down more. So actually it was just kind of pushing everything forward, but it'll all work out. So yes, it is snowing again. So I didn't think it was supposed to snow all day, but it's gonna. So I'm gonna go south now and get the yards that are 15 minutes from my house and then head back into town near my house, and I have like 20 or 30 more to go on it. I don't remember how many yards I've done so far. Oops. And that right there is the reason why I love that Toro there. That little thing is just, it's kicking some serious butt. So glad that was recommended to me. And this year, I don't know what it is about this year, it's way different than it has been in the years past. So I've been plowing snow for 35 years. And last year I was absolutely sick of it. I didn't really want to do it this year. Said I was going to retire, but something's different this year. I don't know what it is. But I'm not tired of it as of right now. That might change in February after we've been plowing all winter, but if things keep going the way they are right now, I'm going through them as quick as possible, or as fast as I am, but there's also a bunch of driveways missing that I absolutely hated, so that might be the difference right there. I don't know. But last year I said I was only going to do this a couple more years of plowing. Vicki and myself have been talking, and I've talked to a couple of my friends that do lawn care and snow removal, and yeah, we're not going to be quitting, because there's no one else to take care of these people like we have been taken care of. We have nobody to recommend, and the ones that we recommend are our friends, but our friends are just booked right solid too. So yeah, we're not gonna give up, or I'm not gonna give up the snow plowing any too soon. But things are different this year. I don't know why. Just less stress this year for some reason. But also, we're talking, since I'm not going to be quitting plowing, I'm going to continue plowing. So some of you that love the plow videos, you will be seeing them until I physically can't do them anymore. How's that? And also, this is the last time I'm going to be leasing a truck, because we've been talking a lot lately, because Vicki and myself have been working a lot together in the office with the sign shop and everything, and so we got a lot more time to talk versus like in the summertime when we're working, we don't really talk that much because we're, you know, too loud equipment. But this is the last time I'm leasing this truck, or leasing a truck. Next truck is going to be a 3/4 ton truck, and I will be getting a wide out plow, and I do not believe I'll be buying a brand new truck. I'll probably be buying one that's 3 or 4 years old, just because I don't want to spend that much money on a 3/4 ton truck. I just don't want the, you know, that's a lot of money. That's $50,000, and then a $7,000 plow on top of that. That's just too much for me. That I like to spend, I should say, or want to spend. So that's what's coming up in the future. There's a lot of things that we've got to do, and I'm going to be doing through the winter. And Vicki's channel is going to be hopefully getting some more videos out. We just haven't had time to do anything with them, barely keeping up with my videos, and we just haven't been able to do anything for Vicki's channel. But we'll see how all that works out. And then eventually, I don't know when, but eventually, probably after Christmas season's done, I will get these cutting edges on, you know, the cutting edge and the back drag edge and the wings on. So I just haven't had time to do it. They're sitting on my garage right on the floor. They've been sitting there for a while. I just haven't had time to do them. So the wings are going to make a huge difference in the plowing. I'm not going to have that when I'm making a turn. It's not going to be having a dribble off the end there, but I'm going to be changing the wings so where they scoop more than what they normally set up. So I'm not sure how it's all going to work out, because you're not supposed to put them on a poly plow, but I am. And then when I get rid of this truck and get the new truck, this plow will be going on the new truck temporarily until I buy the new plow, because I'm not going to buy a new whiteout plow until a year after I buy that truck, unless things will work out differently. But that's my plan as of right now, so that's in 2 years from now. Yes, I plan out things that far in advance, because you kind of have to. You got to save up for it, and we're going to bust our butts for the next 2 years to try to save enough money up to write a check for the truck. We'll see what happens. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it, but I'm going to try to. Well, I have to say today's been a very productive day. I could push 4 inches of fluffy snow all day long. You don't even work hard at this stuff. And if this is the way the winter is going to be, it'd be great. You know, that's not going to happen, but, you know, 4 or 5 inches of snow when it snows, easy to handle, and I could get done early. Because I have 5 more yards, or 5 more driveways to do, and it's, I got about an hour and a half before dark, so it's going to be right about dark when I'm done. So that's good. About 5 o'clock, a quarter after somewhere, I should be all done. So that's really good for me. And then Vicki and was going over the list of people that we're going to purge for this summer, and it's growing quickly. So I think the beginning of the season we might be able to start off around 70 yards, somewhere along there. So that'd be just about right, and then we'll go from there. I got 2 more yards left to do. That's, or 2 more yards? Wrong seasons again. 2 more driveways left to do, and I'll be done here in 15 minutes, which will be about 5:30. And yeah, it'll be dark, but I'll be done for the day, and actually done until the next snow. It's what I've always done in the past. I think I mentioned in the last video, is I went and plowed all the driveways out and then come back the next day and did all the sidewalks. I might even mention that earlier today. I don't know. I can't remember now. But with that little Toro there, which I forgot to get a picture of that thing. I guess I'll get a video as soon as I get this stopped here. But that thing has saved me a pile of time. I've used the shovel 2 or 3 times. That's to clean off steps, and that's about it. So it's been a really good day and a really good thing that I purchased that. I'm glad that someone mentioned me purchasing that, because it saved me a lot of back-breaking work with that shovel. So anyhow, that's going to be the end of my video for today, because I am pretty much done for the day. Please leave a comment in the comment section, like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified when the next video is released. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a good evening, and we will see you on the next yard, or driveway, or project. There is the snowblower finally. I do have a new cutting edge for this, but I'm not sure if it needs a new one, but I'm going to size it up. I think it might be okay for this season, but I have an extra one on the shelf just in case that one breaks off, which I don't think it will, but at least I have an extra one. There's the wings for the plow when they get a chance. Back drag edge, cutting edge. Hopefully I get that done this weekend.